Okay guys, hey, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting video as I'm doing a Pudsey Day Children in Need special. So we're making Pudsey cakes, and first of all you're going to want a measuring jug and some soy milk. I'm making these vegan because I'm vegan, and you just want to add a few tablespoons of that. The full measurements and recipe is in the description down below, so if you want the full measurements you'll have to go to the description box, which hopefully I've remembered all the measurements because I always forget. Here's me adding the lemon, and as you see I dropped a few pips in there, so you just want to make sure you get those out because you don't want anybody choking on any of them. And then I just give it a shake and left it for about 15 minutes. You don't leave it for the full 15 minutes as we are only making 3 cakes, because I didn't want my kitchen filled up with loads of cakes, but you can always double or triple even this recipe if you'd like. So I can try and do that, but I'm not very good at maths, so yeah, that probably won't end up well. Into a bowl I then added some butter. This is just I think it's a brand called Pure Butter, and it's the one that I like to use the best. You want to make sure that's really soft. Basically just leaving it out of the fridge for about 5 minutes and then putting it into a bowl should do the job. If not, you can just always soften it another way if you have a way to do that, maybe in the microwave for about 5 seconds. Then you're going to add some sugar, and you're going to just cream the butter and sugar together. I know it is pretty hard to do, but once honestly you get used to it, it is so easy. I just make sure that it's all incorporated first and then just kind of like smash it down with the bat, so then it makes sure that it's like light and fluffy, and that's kind of the consistency that you like, because obviously if you don't have it fluffy then you won't get a lovely fluffy vegan cake. I haven't actually tried these yet, so I'm excited to see what they taste like. You're gonna add some flour. I don't know if I added vanilla yet to this, but I know I do add vanilla to this as well. Make sure it's all mixed up and incorporated. Add in baking soda, salt, and as I said before, the measurements are down below. As well as the recipe being down below, I'm also going to have the fundraiser page for Children in Need, and if you'd like to, you can donate there to them. And I added that mix and that we did before. Here's me just trying to incorporate that in, and then you're going to add some more milk until it looks like cake batter, but I'll have the actual measurements what I use down below. But yeah, please do try and donate to them because they are an amazing charity. But yeah, I think you have to be over 18 or something to like donate money. So yeah, but they do an amazing job every single year, and I just thought I'd make these cakes to celebrate today basically. But yeah, once I got to about cake batter consistency, I added in some cocoa powder and some cacao nibs to one half. Then to the other half I added some yellow food dye. You don't need to do this, you can use turmeric instead if you want to do it in a more natural one, but that's just what I did because I'm lazy. Then you're going to get a double-lined cupcake case and add in your cake batter to each one. The blue ones are Pudsey, the other one, the red ones, they are not, I don't know the name, but you know Pudsey is like the girl version of Pudsey, so that one. And then I decided to just do a mixture of both cake batters because there was still quite a lot left, but I did add a bit more soy milk to those just to make the extra batter. So we'll see how these turn out. These are the before. Now that they are baked, you want to make sure that they're fully cooled before making the icing sugar with the buttercream, which is just simply not melted butter, softened butter, and then loads of icing sugar and vanilla extract. You can add milk if you'd like, but I chose not to as I don't really like adding milk to it. It gives it a weird consistency. Then I added in the piping bag into a cup. Just this way it's so much easier to just line. And then here's me adding it into the cup. into the piping bag. And also I made this one with yellow food dye, as you can see, and then the other one I put cocoa powder in. You want quite a bit of cocoa powder or else it just won't look like the right type of colour. And yeah, you just give that a big mix and you're done. Then here it is, that's what it looked like, and then add onto the top of your cupcake. I press down inside my cupcake, that way you'll be able to get like a bit of the flavour inside the cupcake and it tastes really nice like this. And then as you can see, you kind of get a blob on the top and then swirl it around, and I kind of swirled mine and I was actually like swirled it like a normal swirl and then like went back around, if that makes sense. And that's kind of how it looks, like a teddy bear type shape. And then I just piped on some ears, and I think this was perfect colour for Pudsey there. And then I just piped on the little ears, as you can see here, and yeah, it kind of melted a bit, which is a bit sad, but it did kind of like hold its shape after a while, and I did have to repipe the ears like multiple times, but it eventually worked in the end. Then with fondant, I just simply, this is ready made by the way, I did not make this, I could not be bothered. Anyway, then I just added this, and I actually managed to get perfect shape first time, which was amazing. And it had loads of like the sugar that was on the table on around. Then I added some little Smarties, these are just the Doisine Dames ones. And then here's all three of the designs. Enjoy this video, and don't forget I'll leave the donations down below and how you can like donate. Anyway, bye, see ya.